And he takes strike three cold on the fastball, one gone.
Well, let's get you a shot of his reaction at the plate in show motion. You think he agreed with the call? I don't think he did.
Standing in now, Brandon Phillips. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. Oh, right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Pitch on the way. In there, 1-2 now.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw at first.
In now, Freddie Galvis. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Two and 0 now. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taking 2.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, at the very least, this is going to allow the pitcher to hit here in this inning now instead of having to lead off the next inning.
Jesse Hahn steps into the box. He's set. Now the pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
He's ready now. The pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy, and he is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. One left for Cincinnati. We play 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Jay Vargas will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Here it comes. Third inning underway now as the curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now. That's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. On the ground down the first base line. To the bag with himself is Rizzo for the out. Eli Ali steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Stepping in now, Gabriel Aguilera. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Adam Eaton takes into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And he barely gets to the bag in time, and a close play for out number 1.
Yeah, you know, this one was always shaping up to be a foot race, but that's a nice job of knowing that he's got to hurry a little bit as he wins the race to the bag.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with the fastball.
1 out, nobody on. One 0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. And the Reds now take a 2-1 lead.
This is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Standing in now, Josh Donaldson. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
And these guys already have one home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. Number 11 for him on the season, and it gives the Reds a 3-1 lead.
And that's already 2 home runs he's popped up here in the first 2 and a third innings. He's not fooling anybody out there, and they just keep pouring it on.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Mendez in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down.
Yeah, a dangerous pitch right there. 2-0 to a middle-of-the-order guy, and he gets away with it. He gets him to lift an easy fly ball.
Marcell Ozuna is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Oh, this ball's well hit. It's going to split the gap in left center. Around first, on his way to second now. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Boy, when you hit a ball into the gap like that, I don't care who the outfielders are, you have no chance of chasing that thing down. Splits the outfielders perfectly, in for an easy double. Boy, you got some things going now.
Russell Martin gets another crack at it now. He took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. He's set, now the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
2 out here and a runner at second. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now, 0-2.
Now 0-2, you got to be wary of that changeup. This is where he likes to throw it, and it doesn't always have to be a strike.
Now a swing from Martin as he sends a routine ground ball out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. The Reds are on top, 3-1. Ahmad Chipper is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. And the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Christopher Mendez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen.
Oh, and a good chance now to get those 2 runs right back. Second and third now following the double. With still nobody out, you got to like their chances to get those runners home.
Anand Abel will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
In there at the knees, strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Comes set, now the pitch. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Ooh. What a time to call on that.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score as that evens things at 3. Christian Bass is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. He waits. Now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. That That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. William Guzman set to try it again at the plate. He reached on an error and then eventually scored last time up. From the stretch. They'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. You think there was any intent there?
I don't think so. I mean, he's just trying to bury that two-seamer in on the hands. Got away from him just a little bit.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And this is fouled straight back. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And it looks like these past couple of innings, he's trying to be a little too fine all of a sudden. Like he's not trusting his stuff well enough. That'll spell trouble if that continues.
Catfish Ariel will dig in now. The 6th man to bat in the inning with still nobody out.
And it's been sort of a domino effect here in this half inning. Nobody wants to be the first guy to make an out, and so far, nobody has.
From the belt, the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
This is hit sharply to the left side. Oh, and he botches it. 1 run scores. And the 2nd run will score as well as they grab the lead here at 5-3.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see. And he was right on that one.
And now our right-handers begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Into the box, Jay Vargas. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. It looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Comes set, now the pitch. Misses, ball 2. Not a lot of bite on that thing right now, is there?
No, it's spinning, but it's not really dropping. That's a bad combination.
Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Full count now, 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Here's one hit towards the hole. Phillips for one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
And that was quite a battle up there. He made him throw a ton of pitches. But advantage pitcher here, as in the end, he gets him to ground into the double play.
Eli Ali is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. He's set, now the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
So, you should definitely try it.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
He's set, now the pitch. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Pause, now the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Ready with another 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubs are on top, 5-3. Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as internet sensation Dat Dude Brandon Phillips gets set to lead off the Cincinnati half of the inning. Here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. I think that man right there just got a new lease on life after that last half inning.
Yeah, can you believe it? He's working with the lead. He might not have been expecting that.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now after the 4-run inning, we'll get to see if he approaches things any differently now that he's working with the lead. Now you figure the approach will be similar, but that's a good job anyway of getting the first out here.
Freddie Galvis is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance. The pitch. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Jesse Hahn comes to the plate, possibly receiving the bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play. Has a look, now the pitch. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. The relay on to first, the double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. We played 4 full. The Cubbies are in front, 5-3. Gabriel Aguilera heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, this start's been a real bear for him so far. You see the pitch count here to start the 5th. That has to be a concern.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him, that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now here's the pitch. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Hansel Robles is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Ahmad Chipper will stand in now following leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in the 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
He waits, now the pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
5 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Under it is Rizzo. One away.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Christopher Mendez steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a fastball is in there for strike one. He's ready now, the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard but foul. From the belt, the pitch. Full count, 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Adam Eaton will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hard to believe he let that one go. I mean, that was right on a platter for him.
Too high. 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. So now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
Now here's the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. 1 away now for the free swinging right fielder, Yasiel Puig. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now a changeup is bounced to second. On to first, and there were two down. Josh Donaldson stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk here would at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, this guy has some pop.
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Here it comes. Let it rip that time, 3-0, but the fastball's by him, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And the pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a two-out base runner.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hand any chance you get.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the two-out walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone. Come on now, let's go.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Reds lead 1. They're still down 5-3. Anand Abel will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, 1 pitch is a high chopper over to the right side. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
And for a first baseman, if the most direct route is to just tag the guy, that's what you do. You know, there's no sense in trying to throw it to your pitcher or your second baseman covering, especially if you don't have to.
Christian Bass steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
1-1. Five runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And this is Foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line, as there may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. In time to first, and there are two away.
You know, a lot of times when you get a slow grounder and a fast runner, that can be a bad combination. So this is a nice job of realizing the situation and getting to this ball quickly to throw him out.
Stepping in now, William Guzman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Bases are empty here with two men out. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike three called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, and it remains 5-3. Marcelo Zuna gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
And in a 2-run game right here, you don't want to walk a guy leading off an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And now a pitch on the way. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And it's gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Into the box now, Russell Martin, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Now it's 2-0. You'd have to think a walk here would hasten his exit from the ballgame.
Yeah, he can't let that happen. In a close game like this, you've got to make him put it in play.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Well, as we take a look at the pitches by inning, that last one puts him at 91. So stamina will start to become a real factor here the further he goes along.
Brandon Phillips Digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
3-0 now. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. It's not a bad idea.
1 out, nobody on. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Here's the pitch. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall. Freddie Galvis steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
We've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
From the stretch. Chased a bad one there, 1-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him if he gets some strikeouts.
Eugenio Suarez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And that's in there for strike 1.
He might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
2 out with the man at first. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Comes set, now the pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Pause, now the pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here, 3-2 with 2 away. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base, so he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Michael Dominguez will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Adam Eaton strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. As a look, now the pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Set, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. He waits, now the pitch. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Grounded to third. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. Reds claw back just a bit on this solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Tommy Hunter will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Catfish Ariel will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And this will be fouled away. Pitch on the way. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now here it comes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the seventh. It's ball 4.
Definitely not a guy you wanted to lose there. Now, you got something else to worry about besides your command.
Jay Vargas will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Two and one now.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. From the belt, the pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
One thing that's happened in these last 2 at-bats, it's driven up his pitch count. That's now 14 pitches just to the last 2 batters.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Eli Ali will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Two and 0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
He's set, now the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Something must be up out there because he looks awfully erratic out there right now.
There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
That might take the anxiety away for the moment, but he's going to need a couple more here to prove to himself that he's not losing it.
First and second here with nobody out. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Mark Lowe will be summoned into the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases are loaded with nobody out. Grant Tyson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so we probably won't be working the corners.
Comes set, now the pitch. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he's retired here, one away. Ahmad Chipper gets a great opportunity to drive in some runs and add to this lead, but the double play is in order. Comes set, now the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
He's ready now. The pitch starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
He waits, now the pitch. And this one gets away. That could be a run. It is.
Well, that's a big insurance run there. It comes rather cheaply. You try to keep your guys in the ball game, but this won't help the cause one bit.
From the belt, the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him, 2 down.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good strong throw to first to get him easily.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is probably the right decision here with 2 outs. Too many things can go wrong when you let him swing the bat.
Anand Abel comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone. He's set, now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Fouled back. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Oh, the crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
From the stretch. Swung on and grounded foul. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So a run on no hits, and they wind up leaving the bases loaded. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. Cubs lead it 6-4. Gil Perez will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Yasiel Puig is striding again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Now here's the pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Now the pitch. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Mendez is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Josh Donaldson is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the third inning. The pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
And that's too high, ball two. One out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, but you got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
Getting tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
And once they fell behind in the count, I think this is a case where they just say, look, you're going to have to fish for something because we are not going to just lay one right in there for you. Probably not a bad decision against a power guy like this.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Runners on first with one down. Up high, 2-1 now. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Marcelo Zuna, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. He's set, now the pitch. And a full count now, 3-2.
It might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
Runner at first here, one man out. And he misses again, ball four. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Yeah, back-to-back walks for him now, and he hasn't looked like he's wanted any part of these number 3 or 4 guys. He's going to have to shift gears now, though, because he's still got a dangerous number 5 guy ahead of him.
Marcelo Zuna will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and with 2 on now, following the walk, he needed to jump ahead of the next guy, so that's a good way to start out.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seat. Now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Russell Martin gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7. Has a look, now the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Comes set, now the pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
He's ready now, the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He waits, now the pitch. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
You're running out of chances here. It's the 7th inning. You can't let this rally go to waste.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. So you can tell he thought he had him.
I thought he had him too.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on the first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's a good job to come right out here and set the tempo for this series as they finish off a good road victory here in game 1.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 6-4. Good night from Cincinnati.
Here now are the final score tonight. First for the Victoria's Chicago Cubs, 6 runs, 5